Hey my cuties and beauties, how are you guys doing? So y'all, this is an impromptu video because it's my official Red Iguana unboxing day. So I have had this box for like a little over a month. I purchased it a while back. It took like 2 days to get here, shipped really fast. And I figured, let me just go ahead, open it up, see what's in here. So it's a beautiful thank you message and the link to the website. It also comes with these 2 little cards, one with a discount code for future purchases and a thank you and ways to connect with Red Iguana. And the second one has instructions on how to apply the tips and how to use the hand, which I did kind of skim through, but it's more than enough videos here on YouTube for me to have figured out what or how to use it. So right away I was really happy because some people got like a bracelet, some people got a ring, but I got both. So I was super happy, and I'm definitely about to dress up my perfect model with this beautiful jewelry. I purchased another ring for this hand a while back after I received it. So later on in the video, you guys will see, that ring. But this is a 2-for-1 video, and I am super happy because the minute I opened this, I was like, oh my gosh, this hand looks so real. Like, even my girls were like, Mom, did you cut off someone's hand? It looks so real. It is so weighty, and like it's just like unbelievably realistic. Like the marks on the inside of the hand, the bending portions of the hand, the depth in the cuticle area. Oh my gosh. I was just like playing around with it, trying to see, how it looked compared to my hand. I might put a little makeup on the knuckles and stuff to kind of darken it out, but I could not spend any more time playing with it. I went right in, got the jewelry on there so I can get ready to get into the second part of this video, which is going to be a review of the Saviland Polygel. Y'all saw Femi Beauty did the blue edition. I'm going to be doing the pink, but I'm just going to get all of these tips in here, and then we're going to get right into reviewing that Saviland kit in just a few minutes. It was so easy to get these tips in here. Y'all see that additional ring that I purchased is a rose gold Q. I haven't named her yet, but I know she's gonna have a name that begins with the letter Q, just like me. So stick around. Y'all will probably hear this name in the future, but I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna name her. I was just trying to test it and see if the tips were gonna move, but they were pretty snug in there. So I'm really loving this hand so far. So Saviland reached out to me on Instagram wanting to know if I wanted to try some of their products, and I jumped on it right away. So if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, that's my IG handle that you guys just saw. And if you have not yet subscribed, make sure that you do for more fun do-it-yourself nail videos from a beginner like me. So I'm gonna get right in and open this box. I am loving this red and gold. The branding is all over everything on the inside of the box. Outside the box is just absolutely beautiful. So this little box comes with this whole bunch of stuff. I like this brush and picker tool. The picker is longer than most that I have used in the past, and it's pretty thin. It's not as thin as the gelish, but it is pretty thin and I like it. The brush has some length to the bristles, and it was very sturdy and very flat, and I was really feeling that. It also comes with 7 polygels in different colors, and I'm gonna go over that with you guys in a little bit. It comes with this tube, this little jar of slip solution, and I did the sniff test. It smells just like it's isopropyl alcohol. It comes with dual forms. The thing about these dual forms, they are a bit curved, and you guys know I do not like curved nails, so I did not use this for a set. For this set that you guys are gonna see in a minute. And also I didn't feel like I wanted to use dual forms. I never feel like I want to use dual forms, so it'll always be sculpting and laying that polygel for y'all. It also came with base coat and top coat and 180 grit file and a little booklet that shows all the great and wonderful things that Saviland has to offer. So I could not pass up this opportunity to do this review, and I'm really happy that I was able to be a part of this, that they reached out to me based on my Mia Secret video asking if I wanted to review their products. So thank you guys for choosing me. Thank you. I know you may have chosen other people also, but thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity. I'm really liking that this kit comes with so much stuff. I'm really liking that. I think I paid like $30 something for it, close to $40, you know, with taxes and stuff, but it was a pretty good deal for the cost. So if you're interested in Saviland, you know, you're looking to start working with polygels because you're a beginner like me, definitely try this one out because it comes with so much product and so much equipment. Minus the lamp, you're getting everything that you need in order to in order to use this product and start learning, you know, how to do nails and stuff like that, or just doing your nails for the fun of it. But I am loving the branding. Oh my gosh, this red and this gold is just so fire. But this little booklet has so many things. I'm already eyeballing a few things in here. I'm not sure when I'm gonna buy it because, like I said, it's an impromptu video. This may be my last video before I move, but I do have videos slated for you guys. So even though I'm in transition, there's still gonna be videos dropping every week so you guys can see some of the fun things that I've been creating. This one, however, will be the only one with my new practice hand until I get to my new location. So these are all the swatches that I did. I did them yesterday because I was so excited. This one's pink mauve. It gives me like nail bed vibes. I was like eyeballing the mailbox to see when the mailman was dropping this off. So I couldn't wait. I had to swatch them yesterday. Pink bloom is very pretty. I really liked it. It was like kind of like a hot pink kind of vibe. This one's diamond red, which I thought was cute. The diamond pink was also very pretty and glittery, and I'm just putting it against my skin so you guys can kind of like judge a skin tone with it. This is diamond silver. It was very cute. Even though it was like solid, it still was a little bit, you know, like opaque a little, and I loved it. This was my absolute fave, Starlight Feel. I was loving the hollows in that. Now the clear, guys, I know it's looking kind of funny, but that was just me trying to figure out the liquid to product ratio and the consistency, because the clear is not like a regular polygel. It's more of like a builder gel. So you guys will see when I get into encapsulating, I'm having to work that polygel like a builder gel. So I extended these nails a bit. I wanted to get some extra length on them, so I just used more of my Macart tips, and I filed and kind of blended in the demarcation line, and you guys can see the consistency of that base coat is very thick, and I really like that. So it's not going to be flooding the cuticles and getting all over my practice hand. So I'm just going to paint those on, cure that for 60 seconds, and I'm gonna go straight in with the pink bloom because it was giving me such hot pink vibes that I wanted to try that first. So I was able to squeeze this out of the tube very easily like I normally would, but one thing I noticed right off the rip as I was working with this is that it can be quite sticky. So I was able to compensate for it by just making sure that my brush was more damp than usual, and I didn't have any issues with bubbles and stuff like that forming in the nail, because usually whenever you're using polygel and you use too much liquid, you tend to get some bubbles and stuff like that, and I didn't have that issue. So I compensated with more liquid. The experience might be different for someone else. I don't know if it was the temperature in my house. different, you know, things may happen with different people, experiences may be different, but hey, I was able to compensate for it with a more damp brush, and it worked just fine for me. And I was able to lay the polygel. You know, if I was just starting out, I probably would have gotten more annoyed than normal with the stickiness. So just be cautious, you know, making sure that your brush is damp enough and you're, you know, moving the product with the damp side, because normally I can just, you know, slide the brush against the edge of my dampened dish. With this one, I had to just like tap the brush. No, I didn't have to, it was better if I didn't remove a lot of liquid from my brush. So that's what I had to do when it worked for me, and I was able to apply this polygel really nice and smooth. Y'all can see it was getting sticky again because it kind of pulls away with the brush. So all I had to do was just go back in, make sure the brush was damp, and just keep working it down the nail. As far as the feel of it, it is very creamy or soft, however you would say it. It was very creamy to me, and it wasn't stiff, so that was a plus for me. I don't have a issue with the consistency of it, because although it was on the softer side and a creamier side, it wasn't running. Like I've seen other polygels where it was so soft that it was running and you had to like get a flash cure really quick. So I'm just gonna smooth that over. Then I'm gonna apply the pink mauve to the pinky, and then I'm gonna work some marbling in the middle. So y'all stick around and you guys will see how beautiful this is gonna look in a little bit. I need to mention this. So Red Iguana says that this is the perfect model, and I absolutely agree, because she don't complain. I can twist and move her fingers in whatever position that I wanted to, being careful not to mess it up, because they do give instructions on, you know, not bending too much. But this model was very, very patient with me. I know I could be a little heavy-handed and rough, but she dealt with it, and she truly is the perfect model. So thank you, Red Iguana, because, you know, I was wishing that I had bought the posable one, but now I'm feeling like I made a good decision on picking the non-posable, because I feel like the posable, the fingers will be stuck in that position and I wouldn't have been able to maneuver it. Or I don't have a posable, you know, somebody may have a posable and they may, you know, say I'm wrong. So for me, the non-posable, I'm loving it. May get a posable in the future, I don't know. But yes, let's get into some marbling. So this is how I'm gonna do the marbling. You know, y'all have seen me do it different ways before, but I'm just gonna put little dabs of each color except for the diamond silver on this finger. Because it's closest to the pink bloom, I'm making sure the pink bloom is on this one, and vice versa. With the other finger, I'm gonna make sure the pink mauve is in that one. But I'm just gonna put it in different portions, and I'm gonna swirl it through here and there in little areas, and then I'm gonna start tapping and placing it, you know, around the cuticle and down the length of the nail to get that perfect marble effect that I'm looking for, or at least I'm envisioning. So that way when I get into doing my artwork, yes, I am daring today. I am going to try to do some artwork, you know. So once I get ready to do that artwork, you know, that marble effect will come through behind that artwork. So yeah, I'm just gonna swirl this around just a little bit, not to muddy it up too much. And I'm gonna make sure my brush is really damp, and I'm gonna start patting and placing this polygel. Y'all must think I'm crazy, but don't mind me. I'm just having fun. I just love doing nails, and I love when, you know, I put some hard work into something and it comes out really, really, really nice. So now that that's all nice and cured, it is time to encapsulate. So be mindful, like I said earlier, if you have not used Build-A-Gel before, this may be a little bit challenging for you. However, fear not. I am going to show you exactly how to encapsulate with this particular Saviland clear. Because it is more of a Build-A-Gel consistency, I'm going to float this product with my brush up towards the cuticle area, and then start just in a almost like a little swirly motion from side to side, working that down the nail, you know, making sure that I'm getting coverage everywhere, making sure that my brush stays in contact with the product, and I'm going to be able to encapsulate all of these nails, file shape and buff, and then I will be back with my design so y'all can see if it was a fail or if it was, you know, good. I thought it was cute. You know, I'm still learning and practicing, so it's the first time for everything. But yeah, just make sure your brush is in contact with this, and y'all can see the difference. Like if you've used polygel before, you can see right off the rip that something is different about this clear. Something is vastly different between the polygels that I used in this video compared to the clear. There's nothing wrong with it because it was super duper clear, and I really love that. Y'all know how I love some clear nails. So I'm loving that it's clear, but you just got to take your time, just like I'm doing right now, and then just work it from side to side. I made sure, like if you guys can see up near the cuticle area and the apex, like you can see the product is a little bit thicker there, and that was to make sure that I build my apex and my upper arch and everything in the right place. And then I just basically kind of like thinned it out as I got closer and closer to the tip. But yeah, that's all you got to do with that one. And if you're thinking about trying Build-A-Gel, here's a little preview on how, you know, it's going to be like with working with Build-A-Gel. But Build-A-Gel is way more, I guess, thinner than this consistency that you're seeing here. So yeah, that's it for the clear. Just keep watching. I'm going to encapsulate all of these nails, and I will be back with you shortly. I was just trying a different technique before. You guys saw that I just smoothed it on like as usual, but I was just trying to see if there was any difference, you know, like in putting it in parts, like, you know, what that would be like. And it was just pretty much the same as when I'm working with my clear IBD Build-A-Gel. So yeah, same, just go ahead and, you know, get that around the cuticle, close to the cuticle as possible, being careful not to touch it, and then gliding that polygel down, making sure to fill in the apex and upper arch with the majority of the product, and then just work your way all the way down. Y'all see me having trouble. I always be trying to work one-handed all the time, but yeah. I like to make sure that the caps are back on my polygel because they can spill out, or if they're inadvertently facing your lamp, you can cure your polygel. So, I mean, I like to keep them covered. It's up to you what you want to do, but just make sure that they're not facing the lamp if you leave them uncovered. This one especially is one this one especially is one that will more than likely spill out because of its thinner consistency. So just be mindful of that. So this is what we're looking like after filing, shaping, and buffing. I do hate that the dust attracts to the skin and it's so hard for it to come out sometimes. So I'm just brushing it down to kind of get some of that ashiness away. Y'all, my practice hand ashy. But my worst fear, I thought I was filming and I wasn't. And I had already started, you know, doing the outline for my butterfly design. Y'all, I'm bold, I'm brave. I'm going in trying to do some nail art today. But for my first layer, I just put that down and then I cleaned it up with the brush to kind of thin out the lines. This brush that I have is one that I picked up at my beauty supply store. I'm already seeing that I'm gonna have to get a better striping brush because it's not as thin at the tip like it needs to be in order to do proper lines. I need to practice some more with, you know, nail art. I felt like I was pressing a little bit too hard, and you know, the harder you press, the fatter the lines are gonna be. So I'm gonna keep practicing it. You guys will see more nail art in the future. I'm gonna keep practicing, but each time I'm going over the line, I think I went over these lines twice to deepen up the color of the black, and I'm gonna put some other details in there, put some bling, and make this butterfly nice and pretty. But before curing, I make sure that I clean up my lines and clean up my edges. I thought I did a really good job for my first time doing nail art on nails, especially something like this, and especially with the brush that I had, because this brush was hot garbage, but it did what it's supposed to do. It helped me get the lines where I needed it, and it gave an actual visual effect of a butterfly. So all in all, I felt like I did really good with the artwork. I hate that I missed a lot of my footage in the beginning, but I just basically mimicked what I did on one side with the other side, add some other intricacies to the interior. You guys see how beautiful that marbling of the glitters are coming through. Like, each wing looks so much different, and I am really enjoying that about this artwork. Just going in with my resin and applying some to areas that I wanted it. I didn't want to go in with white dots because I'm just tired of seeing other butterflies with white dots and stuff like that. So I'm adding bling to my butterfly, and I'm gonna add some cuticle bling, some top coat, and we will be back with some beautiful footage. So all in all, I am very pleased with this practice hand. I'm very pleased with the Saviland Polygel. I'm glad to have gotten some more polygel. Aside from the stickiness of the polygel, I like it. It does what it's supposed to do. It's like any other polygel except for that hard, stiff gelish that y'all hear me complain about every now and again. I liked it. I liked the color variances. I felt like the colors went very well together. This practice hand, I love it. It's so realistic. It makes my photos look so much better than that plastic practice hand y'all have been seeing me use. Even though my future videos are going to be with that, because like I said, I've, you know, done a bunch of videos to take me all the way through my move and unpack and, you know, establishment of my family at our new location. Once we're settled, I'm gonna go back to using this practice hand, but I'm loving the effect that I'm getting with my photos, and I am enjoying how beautiful these nails came out. I'm loving the effect that I'm getting with these photos. I'm really loving this because, you know, it just looks so realistic. But if you're new, welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching my videos. You guys keep coming back for more fun, beautiful videos in the future. Today is such a beautiful day, and the lighting outside kind of got a little bright throughout my video, but all in all, it all turned out well. I'm loving this set. I hope you guys return to watch more of my videos, and as always, I'll most definitely talk to you in my next one. Bye.